Hey, what's up, guys? This is Coach Tex Renberg, Penguinhoops.com, DFW Penguin Basketball. Guys, today I am very, very excited. I want to do this video over the weekend, but I had so many games and other stuff that I had to do that I wasn't able to do sit down and do this video. But I am extremely proud of one of my players, and it's just a small milestone, and it's a testament to um, how well my program works. Also, getting repetitions of doing something the correct way at a certain amount of time is, it's going to do anything but make you better. And then in turn, when you do get better from those repetitions, you start to be more confident. But we're talking about this kid right in this picture, standing right in front of me. His name is Adeep, like right in front of me. Okay. I've had Adeep on my team. This is his 5th season. He's been with me for about a year. He came to me randomly. Remember, guys, I don't really recruit guys. I let my parents do a lot of recruiting. I don't do a lot of advertising because I'm not a big fan of having parents that don't understand my program come and join it. But I ended up getting Adeep, and Adeep, when I joined him, he had no idea of where to go on offense and defense. He didn't know jargon of basketball. He didn't know positioning. He couldn't consistently make layups. He couldn't consistently catch the ball. He could do stuff in drills, but when he handled the ball, he would kind of like tap and slap the ball instead of really handling it. And, you could always see flashes of him being solid and making solid plays because he's a really intelligent kid. He catches on to stuff really fast. But, with some guys, their learning curve is a little bit different, and their physical learning curve is a little bit different too. But, he started to come along and get better and better and better and better every week. And I'm pretty sure people around him could see it a little bit, or maybe they didn't, but I did. And, man, he got a whole lot better over this course of a year. Now, talking about this 20-point game, well, he had an 18-point game the other day, which it wasn't in a blowout when we played bad teams. We actually lost the game, and our team could score. 2 of our best players on the team weren't there. That mostly handle all the scoring or make most of the assists for other players. But I put Adeep at the point guard that game because our point guard was out. The funny thing about it is when I told him, he's like, no, I don't, I don't want to play the point. I don't think I can do it. It's like, you have no choice. And the end result is, I think he probably scored 1 layup the first half, and then the second half, he had about 16 more points. And guys, I don't want to. People that are watching this video that don't really know anything about this team. Okay, this team is in a lower level league, but my point is, at some point he's going to get better if he continues to work at it. He started off in a lower level league, and he's still in a lower level league. He's not in like the top A league, select league, or anything like that. But what I'm saying is he's made growth within that league and gotten better. Okay. I don't get worried about him making a bunch of really bad bonehead mistakes and stuff because he's an intelligent kid, but he's getting better. Another funny thing about this is after the game, I asked him, I said, hey, have you been working on your game, or did it just come to you from coming to practice? He was like, oh, it just came to me from coming to practice. I don't really play a lot outside. I don't really do any skill work outside of practice. I was like, oh, well, okay. Well, whatever works for you. But the prime example of that is, imagine what he would do if he worked on his game individually a whole lot more. And that's part of another thing about kids' learning curves. It's just like, you never know. Like, if you work on your game, you never know how good you can get. The great thing about this is Adeep, depending on what school district he's in or what school he goes to, Adeep could go right down the regular pipeline of making varsity if he continues to grow and get taller and work on his game. He can be on the 7th, 8th grade A-B team or whatever, get in the 9th grade, be on the A team, make JV his sophomore year, and then his junior year be on varsity. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's not going to be a superstar. Everybody's not going to make varsity as a freshman and stuff, because it's really competitive now these days. There's so many guys playing sports. But, I mean, just him learning the basic fundamentals, learning basketball the right way, you know, understanding the game, understanding fundamentals, understanding and being able to take criticism from his coach, that's going to go a long way, especially over certain guys that are a lot more talented and bigger than him or taller than him that don't really understand the game. Because I have guys all the time that have played against guys that are really, really skilled and talented when they were younger, but they're playing on teams where the coach wasn't really teaching them fundamentals, the jargon of basketball, how to run plays, how to understand plays, how to take criticism, and the kid either quits or my kid that's been learning all this stuff surpasses them, and that other kid that was talented is wondering what's going on. Like, hey, I used to kick this kid's butt from 4th grade all the way to 9th grade, you know, in PSA basketball and summer leagues and AAU and stuff, and now he's on varsity as a sophomore, and I got cut. You know, so, you know, I always tell parents, you know, every parent wants their kid to be really good. They want their kid to be happy with playing the sport. They want to be able to come to the game and see their kid make amazing plays. They want to see their kid win. But a lot of times, I always tell my parents when I talk to them about their growth or development as a kid, hey, it just takes time. I'm really confident in my formula of getting kids better, especially kids of, you know, lower skill level, getting them better. But it just takes time, and it's not something, me telling a parent, hey, you know, it takes time is not a lie, something I do to tell parents to string them along. Like, it's the truth. Every kid that I have that stayed with me for a long period of time has gotten significantly better. All of my teams, my older teams that have been with me for a long time, they're my better teams in the program. Another big thing too, guys, you know, one thing that stands out with me and what we do is the fact that, you know, a lot of other club coaches, AAU coaches, they don't focus on the development of the kids. They're worried about winning. Any trainer, basketball trainer, any summer league coach and all that stuff, they can take a kid that's already good and work them out and take credit for their kid developing. But how many coaches do you know that on a consistent basis take a kid like Adeep and turn them into a decent player, or turn them into a really good player, or take a kid that's a decent player and make him really, really good? How many guys do you know that can do that? So, hey, man, I just want to tell you guys again, man, you got to trust the process of your kid getting better. It's going to take time. And you can shorten that learning curve by making them work out and do some of the things and drills that we have at practice. But, you know, just don't over push them to the point where they get burnt out. But you still want to have them in the gym and have them want to get better. And it takes time. Every kid's learning curve is different. One kid may be extremely good at math. Another kid may struggle with it. They may both be super smart kids and sharp kids. But one kid may be really good at playing the piano and one is only good at playing the saxophone. They both can't play both instruments. If that makes any sense. It may take longer for the piano playing kid to learn how to play the saxophone longer than it took him to learn how to play the piano. Okay? Every kid has a different learning curve. Every kid has a different body structure. They have different learning curves physically and mentally. But just trust the process. It takes time. Congratulations, Adeep. I know you probably didn't believe that it would happen, but it did. You had an 18-point game, 20-point game. I don't remember, but it was a lot of points for you, buddy. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later.